there's going to be 10 people left, and 5 are returning players, and 5 are going to be new people. And of the 10 people, 4 of them are couples.
Right.
And that's a huge number.
Right.
That's huge.
Right.
And say you put one more person out and say it's none of the remaining 5. So it's 9 people. There's 5 to 4. These people say, for instance, say one of us goes to the final 2. Right. That's 4 people in the jury, and they're couples. And you upset one of these people, and you're not getting 2 votes.
Right.
You know? So it's just a really weird situation.
Yeah, because the jury really matters this time. Because you have people that are going to vote together.
Yeah, because it's the one person with 2 votes. Twice.
So you can't piss them off. Then you just got to win out.
But that never happens.
Don't say that. You don't give yourself enough credit.
But nobody ever wins the whole way through. Look at Janelle. It just doesn't happen.
Right.
And like people in this house think that can happen, but that doesn't happen.
Right.
And that's your number one problem. I don't know. Like, where do you stand on all of it? Because you're not stupid, and you know that.
No, I know. I'm in the same boat. I mean, I'm not even in the 5. I'm below the 5. But I think when we get to the singles and we start playing, first of all, I'm going to bust my butt to win HOH. I am. I'm going to do everything possible this week to win HOH. Because, number 1, I need to show the group that I can win a competition. Number 2, I want to win HOH flatly because I want to see my family and get a letter.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
that's
course.
More than anything,
motivation.
that's what I want. But I know that it's going to come to the point, at some point, where you have to make strong moves. And I want to get past that 4 at some point. But I think for me, I'm going to have to find somebody to play with to do that. That is able to manipulate through that, because I think that's going to be hard. So I'm just trying to feel out and figure out where I fit.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. And I'm not, I don't come out to you and say, hey, let's do this or that or the other, because that's just not the right way to do it. But I want to figure out how you navigate through that. I think you're strong as anything. I think we're about to see a whole new Danielle come next week. And you're a beast at the competitions. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. But I just wanted to know, I know you're loyal. I'm loyal to that. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm there. I mean, if anything, it's probably those two. And then I know that from the beginning, it's been you. I went and made a commitment to you guys at the beginning. And I just want to know at what point,
But even you're not, I don't know, like I said before, you're not stupid, I'm not stupid. They go up there and talk, and you're not included. And I mean, literally, over the past week,
and I'm
week and
certainly
a half,
not included.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Over the last week and a half, I mean, Jeff and Jordan go up there and talk to them, and I never get invited ever. Let's talk. I don't know what they're talking about. For all I know, they want me out next week. Literally, for all I know.
No one has ever said that.
To you.
To me.
Or verbally out here.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm not stupid, and I see things, and what else are you supposed to think when literally they go up there and talk all the time, and I'm just like do.
Right.
That's why I'm like, I'll just go to bed. I don't care. I mean, I really don't care, because if you want to, I don't know, you play the game however you want to play the game. I'll play the game however I want to play the game, and I don't know. I think for some of them, it's just going to take one slip up, and that's it.
Right.
So.
Who do you want out this week?
This week? I mean, I'm assuming it's going to stay the same. And
that's what I'm assuming as well.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to stay the same. And I mean, I probably had him out of the 2. Only because I feel like I could probably get him for a little bit, at least, a week or 2, especially with singles coming up. I just feel like with singles coming up, we're going to be playing a new game, and it's a really dangerous water to be treading on.
Right. So, at what point do you want to talk about, as we go in singles, see who wins these next things? I'm saying keep it in the back of your mind. I'm not asking you to do anything. But I want you to keep it in mind. Because I'm not, I don't know, I'm just I'm kind of playing for different reasons in this game. I think I'm fairly transparent about that, but I just want to make sure you know that you have an ally.
And you know I liked you, and I've literally always liked you, and I had that talk with you.
Right, and I just don't ever want to
week.
say to you, I'm an ally, and then you go to Rachel and Brendan or somebody and say,
No, and
she's willing to come over to me, and I don't want that to happen.
I totally understand, and okay, with you saying that, I'll be completely honest with you, I wouldn't want the same for you to go tell Jeff and Jordan that.
Fair enough.
Because I know that you're close to them.
Yeah, I am, but you have to understand that I have no benefit to going and doing that in life.
Okay, my whole thing, and please don't repeat
I
this.
promise you I will not.
My whole thing, and I've said this to, I don't know, numerous times, whatever, is I'm not here to write a paycheck for somebody's dream wedding, and I'm not here to write a paycheck for somebody's dream vacation.
Right.
Period. I'm not. And if I don't want to be like just, people just taking me alongside hand in hand and then dropping me off Final Five. I'm not here for that. I'm not stupid, and I'm not going to let it happen.
And I think that's what's happening to me too.
And
I'm completely aware of that.
Yeah.
And if they think that I'm just going to be la 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 to that point, I didn't come all this way to do that.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm not
And I
charity case.
And I have a feeling that things that they're telling you, that they're not just telling you. Just so you know.
Yeah.
And don't repeat that, because I'm literally trying to say that to help you, because I like you, and you know that.
And it's mutual, and I want you to know that I'm not, that's not me. That's not what I want to do, that's not how I'm going to play the game. And you watch that by actions. And then you can make your decisions as we get past another week.
So if you were to get HOH next week, what way would you want to go to? If you could have anybody out next week, who would you want out? Anybody at all?
Anybody?
Anybody.
Oh boy, let's see.
To better your game, the best move for you. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I want to think about it.
Yeah.
But because I know what I want, but I have to make sure that it fits the puzzle.
Yeah, of course.
For me to win competitions, okay, Luana and Kalia are not a threat to me at all.
Or many people.
Right. So.
And a lot of people want Luana out of here.
Right.
Because they don't trust him.
I know, but
if you don't trust him, and you know you don't trust him, what harm is he going to do?
I already know that.
Yeah.
So for me, that's a dumb play.
Stupid.
Right.
And literally, like, everyone keeps talking that they want him out next week.
That's what everybody's talking about.
But it's a waste.
The bad thing is that really, with a lot of the people left, there's a lot of wastes, except for 4 people.
So is that what you're saying, or no?
Yeah. I mean, I know, but I can't. Here's what I have
I promise I'm not going to repeat any of
Well,
this.
I can't. I have to see what happens this week.
Yeah.
Because I can't cut off my nose to spite my face.
Yeah.
But I also know that you're not going to win this game unless you make a bold move.
Yep.
And
People don't get it. People don't get it.
No, because, first of all, I'm not afraid of any of them. Because bottom line, if any one of the 4... Okay, first of all, Brendan and Rachel are very strong competitors. But
it's always good to have a bigger target in the house than you.
Yes. So there's another male that you have to look at and say, could go. Because the other person...
Have they said anything to you about me?
They have not.
I feel like they don't trust me, and that, like, I don't get what I've ever done.
Honestly, here's what I gather from that. I gather that they are so worried about making it to the jury together that they're not talking to anybody.
Anybody.
So I don't think that is a strategical play.
They're not here to play the game. They're here to have a fun summer together.
Right.
That's what it is.
I think that if they get past Monday, they're happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they've
But
made
it's like,
it...
I feel like they don't trust me, and it's like, I haven't even held the power or anything. Like, Rachel's HOH, Brendan is Rachel. Like,
Right.
what do I have to do with anything?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. And, like, I've been nothing but cool to them. I've done nothing but reassure them. And, like, you know, I'm freaking, like, the mediator between the two because nobody trusts each other. And it's
Right.
like, how am I, like, you looking
Right.
at me funny right now?
But if you win HOH, are you going to put them up? Because now you can single. You don't have to do both. You don't have to. I mean, there can be many options.
Well, here's the thing, too. Is
But I think a lot of people want Portia to go next week as an easy week.
because everyone says stuff like that.
Right.
Trust me. I've been through this before, and everybody says, it was with us. Let's do Jen. Let's have an easy week. We all hate her. We all want her gone. Whoever gets her, put her up, and she goes home. Okay, first time that happened, guess who wins HOH? Jen.
Yeah.
Second time, no, there's bigger fish to fry because you realize this isn't, it's stupid.
Right.
And that's what happens is people say that, but it doesn't happen. But with singles, singles is going to be a whole new game, and it's going to be easier because you put two people on the block and you go, you're the biggest threats in the house, hands down, wait out this way, wait out that way. Two of you are on the block, one of you win HOH. If you do, one of you get off, the other one's going home.
Right.
Period, end of story. You're up, one of you are going home.
Right.
You know what I mean? With anybody.
Right.
So it's just a totally different game. People just aren't looking at it in the big picture here.
Well,
at all.
aside from people, how are you looking at it as a big picture?
I'm a logical thinker, and I
Okay.
weigh out everything logically, where if this is going to benefit me and this is going to benefit me, what's going to benefit me more, not from this week, but to here.
Right.
And people aren't looking at it that way. And people, you know, like anytime I've said any comment to any of the four of them about, you know, well, this person in jury, blah, 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 and they're like, well, you don't need to worry about jury, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, there's two more people not going to jury. You need to worry about jury.
Right.
Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know. Like, I know how this game works.
Right.
And I think about
there,
it
done that.
logically. Yeah, and obviously, you know, I did a lot wrong in my season. I truly did, or else I would have won.
So your thought is to break up one of them from jury.
It seems like it would be smart.
It's very logical. Instead of everybody playing emotional, we'll let them be together.
Would you ever go against Jeff and Jordan, though, or no?
Would I ever?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just feel like you're really close to them.
You know what? I think it's my personality that people assume that about everybody.
But I mean, it's obvious that you're closer to them than Brendan and Rachel. Obviously. Which there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know that that's true.
You think?
I really don't. I'm telling you straight to your face, I really don't know that that's true. I have a lot of respect for Brendan and Rachel. I was out there with them all morning.
But I just mean as people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, I guess because with the whole Cassie thing and everything too, you know, like there's certain things that bring out different sides of people, the ugly sides of people, and you see, and I'm not saying you judge them like that and you're like, oh, well, I can see she's this way and now I hate her, but it's like, you just see different sides of people.
I've known how she plays for a very long time. That's her. That is not going to change. You're not going to change the spots on that dog. It doesn't mean that they're not loyal. I mean, honestly, when they tell me things, I tend to believe them because they've been so screwed before.